Faces of South Asia. I'm Isha.
And I'm Sophie.
We welcome you to join us in the Human Trafficking Awareness Summit held right here in Quincy, Massachusetts, in the United States of America in 2016. Human trafficking is a global trade of humans, most commonly for the purpose of sexual slavery, forced labor, mostly fueled by poverty, gender discrimination, and runaway individuals. This may also include forced marriages and child marriages. Human trafficking has been reported in all 50 states, including Washington, D.C., and U.S. territories. FBI estimates about 100,000 to 300,000 are trafficked here in America today. 17,000 to 18,000 are trafficked right here in New England, and Massachusetts being their prime destination. Many victims are not runaways or abandoned, but are from good families who are coerced by clever traffickers. Human trafficking is a $33 billion industry, which ranks second to the drug industry today. Human trafficking is today's modern-day slavery. Join me in the awareness and the action taken by U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Mr. Peter L. DiMaggio. His insights are priceless. Join me in the tireless action and vigilance of the abolitionist network, Director Sarah Dunham. Join me in understanding the slavery behind consumer products in the Free Trade Campaign by Alexandra Carroll. Join me in the incredible service provided by the Freedom Clinic of Mass General Hospital and the doctors. Join me to understand the incredible service by Amira, Executive Director Stephanie Clark. Join me in thanking the play Body and Soul. Join me in thanking Allison Cruz, who works with Real Kids. And thank you, a special thanks to the Rivers for hosting the Trafficking Summit in Quincy, Massachusetts, and Mayor Thomas Koch. Join me in thanking Allison Cruz, who works with Real Kids.
My name is Allison Cruz. I'm from Real Kids Boston. And Real Kids is a new faith-based nonprofit charitable organization that serves inner city kids in Boston. And we are based in Brumley Heath in Jamaica Plain, which the mayor actually just renamed it to the Mildred C. Haley Apartments. So we just had a renaming ceremony this last week. And also we're in Franklin Field in Dorchester, and we're in the Coolidge Street area of Revere. And so what we do is we work with children in their neighborhood. So everything that we do is neighborhood based. So we reach out to, we have around 70 children in our program at this time. We are a new nonprofit, so we actually started our programs in the neighborhoods last September. I've been working with inner city children in neighborhoods since I was 19 years old. We started in Los Angeles, in Watts, and South Central, and ended up coming to this area about 10 years ago and started doing street outreach here and going into different housing developments and going onto the streets and just seeing that there was a need here to be there for the children and the youth on a consistent basis. And so my group, helping to meet the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of children growing up in the inner city, children affected by poverty, children orphaned on the streets or impacted by the gang culture. And so we go to the children. A lot of times people will not just come. and access the service, but if you go to them. And so we go to the children, and we want them to know that they're loved, that they're cared about. We want to create a safe space in their neighborhood where they can belong, where they can be encouraged to dream big dreams. Our summer program is called Dream Big, and the whole premise of the program is, what's your dream? Because I believe that my kids are scientists, they're future doctors, they're future lawyers, they're going to do something amazing with their life. And so we're teaching them to be a world changer right in their community where they live, and their families and their homes and in this world. A resident of public housing had said to me when I started in the neighborhood where I was at, he said, sometimes the local views this area as, nothing good comes out of here. And I'm here to say there could be nothing that is further from the truth. I have an amazing group of kids, and absolutely every single one of them has incredible gifts and talents and a future. And so how many of you know it takes a village to raise a child? So we go and we want to work with the parents, with the moms, with the dads, with other nonprofits, other social services organizations in the community to be a link so that we can help the children to reach their future goals and their future dreams. And so we work individually with each child because children are individuals. So you may have a group of 30 kids and they have 30 different dreams. They come from different situations, different families. They have different things that they're going through. So we try to come up with a plan for each child and be able to be there for them on a consistent basis. When I first started doing this kind of work years ago, is to prevent children from becoming involved with the streets. So I talk to them about saying no to drugs, alcohol, making good decisions, staying in school, listening to their moms and dads, because when my kids walk outside their door, they are inundated with influences. Whether that just is someone, standing there smoking weed or the activity that goes on within the neighborhood, but we want to be there. Because there's always going to be criminals, right? There's always going to be somebody there that's selling drugs. There's somebody that's involved with the sex trafficking industry. But as organizations, it's our heart just to be there. To be there when the kids get home from school, to be a positive encouragement, and not only for us to serve them, but to raise them up. Because how many know that the children are the next generation? And so I believe that they're going to be world changers in their community. We have two projects that we do. One is in Honduras, in Tegucigalpa, where I work with kids that have been rescued off the street. And we partner with an organization there. And some of those kids have been trafficked or gone through severe sexual abuse, or were beggars, or had lost their parents to gang violence. And we also help children in Honduras in the garbage dump. And we partner with another home in Pune, India, that rescues kids off the streets that were homeless and children that have mothers who are actually trafficked. So in Boston, which is what I primarily do, I'm on the prevention end. But over there, we partner with organizations that are rescuing kids, and the need is huge. And it's been incredible to see our kids in Boston. I said to one of the little girls, "What's your dream?" And she said, "I want to be a fashion designer, and I want to help make clothes for the children in the garbage dump." And just to see, the compassion and the kids that we have right here in the Boston area, and just to know that this need really, when you spoke just a few minutes ago, Stephanie, you said that it's just such a big need, and sometimes you feel like you're only doing a little bit, right? But if we all are doing a little bit, we can make a huge difference. And so I'm thankful to be here today. It was so informational to me to hear what all of the other amazing organizations and healthcare workers and
beliefs of human trafficking in a faraway land is really not true, because it's right here in New England, in Massachusetts, in the United States of America. We thank you to join us in this difficult, heartbreaking human trafficking awareness, action and solution summit in 2016. We hope that we can make a difference. Join us in our campaign. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Isha.
And I'm Sophie.